Hello, everybody. This is Liz from Trelise, and I welcome you to my podcast. And today we're at my house where I live in Athens, Greece, with my cat Sushi. So, this is the second part of a very long episode I I'm doing it just because I didn't want this podcast to be an hour long. I'm just dividing it. So now it is 10 days ago. I was in Barcelona and its festival and I had such an amazing time. I was very happy to be roommates with my friend Shamika and Lisa, who's the organizer of Indian Tangled. So yeah, I was with the US company and it was very fun and great to see them both and share all the shenanigans and all that. Of course, they had more free time to roam around. I was setting up and then I was at the fair and all that. But we all had our schedules and then we meet up to talk about what we saw, what we find, who we talked to, and did you see that? And did you know that? So it was really, really fun and really cool. And I loved it. Of course, it was great also to see Spanish dyers that I love and people that I haven't seen, most of them since Porto, so it was June, and it was really nice to catch up. I was very happy to be next to Lanivendole and Martuperino. Yes, Lanivendole, it's an Italian wool company, and the girls are just amazing and wonderful. And it was great to have a bit of time to chat. And Maria, who helps them, had ordered some yarn from me to make an Elton sweater in the same colorways that I did mine. So it was really exciting to give her her order. And it was really nice to be next to Maritina because I had the opportunity to talk a bit more with her while we were in Portugal, but we never really had the time to meet and chat and all that. And she does amazing ceramic things. I got a cup that I don't have it with me, but I have a picture. I will put it here. And I'm so sorry, it is at the studio. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's a very light cup for a ceramic cup because she does them in molds. So it's another ceramic production to do that. So it was funny because I immediately, when I got the cup, I was like, oh, it's not heavy. She's like, yes. And I'm like, do you do them in molds? And she's like, yes, how do you know? And it was funny because I started talking that I have a mold that somebody gave me because they know that I like ceramics and all that. But I've never used the splits anyways. How to do it, so I won't get into details. And she told me, if you have any questions, if you want help, let me know. So it was really fun. I really loved them, and her mom and her sister was there. Me and her sister had a bit like the same kind of energy, and it was really fun. And her mom made actually cookies for me because she knew that I was going to be their neighbor. And I felt so precious and loved, and yeah, amazing, like really, really wonderful people. It was really nice also to see again Maria, who was knitting actually those days in the Samskara base, the colorway Requiem for a Dream, and she did a hat. That is the hat, and it's up. I will put all the details, and it's really cute and very, very easy to do. And yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna do mine, but yeah. With my knitting, I'm a bit in a rut because I have lots of big projects And I want to finish some smaller ones, so I started knitting some socks. I just finished these ones that I'm wearing, and I also did the ribbing and the toes on that one. And yeah, so maybe a hat is in my plans. Well, there's always a hat in my head, so it's okay. And yeah, what else? Of course, sing Jackson and David. I love them so much. It was great. It was really great to see also Gabby from Yarn Shop Lugano and say hi. Who else? The boys of Madejas Tejerlo. Some of the people from Wool Dreamers. Filipa, and also the people from Rosario Cuatro. It was really, really great. Paul from Pasquale Yarns. It's such a pity because with Paul we never had the time to actually talk, and we always comment about it. And he left, I think, on Saturday evening or Sunday morning. I don't remember, but he had to leave, and we were like, okay, maybe the next time. But it was really, really great, and it was amazing, of course, to see Merit, okay. So we are interrupted by Sushi's feeding machine. So you will hear her eating, but it's okay. So I was saying that it was really nice to see Merit also. The first person that I ever met in 2015 in a festival was Merit. Just before going to that festival, it was Romy. So with Merit, we have an incredible friendship. We are like sisters. We don't talk often, but we're very there for one another. It was really great to see her with Nara. And the first night we were out for dinners with Shamika and Lisa. And Shamika was like, it's weird. It's like I'm looking around to see someone that I know. And I said very, not really thinking about it. Don't worry, we will be walking, and at some point we're going to hear our names. And after, I don't know, 5 or 7 minutes, we hear Liz, and we turn, and it was Nara and Merit. So it was great. We went for dinner. It was really, really awesome. Yeah. And yeah. So from the festival, so I got a cup, which I don't have here, but then I got a ball of yarn by Xola, which is Spanish yarn, Spanish wool, and it is called Pastoreta, and is this, of course, brick colored ball, and that I have no idea what I'm gonna do, but maybe a hat or a headband. Actually, I need more headbands. So, and it is 50 grams, 200 meters, so fingering, perfect. And it's called Pastoreta, and Pastoreta is a breed-specific and non-superwash fingering weight yarn made in Spain in small family meals. So there you go. It has a very nice feeling, and it's really cute. The person, the girl that is behind Xola, I'm not sure about their story. I didn't have the time to talk with them, unfortunately, but she also has some designs, so go and check that out. And then another nice group of women that I haven't seen for ages, I think since before COVID, was the people behind This Is Knit. So This Is Knit is a yarn shop in Dublin. And they have one of the girls. So it's two sisters that work in the shop. if I'm correct. And the mom also work in the shop. Or she used to. Now I'm not sure because I should have updated my information, but it's okay. So it's a family business, and one of the two sisters dies, and the other makes beautiful reels and amazing stuff on Instagram. So this is knit, okay? And they have this innovative idea that you get a set of cards that has little graphs like color work, and they call them destination doodles. So each pack is a destination. So I think they had 5 or 6. And they call it a portable color work stitch dictionary. And you can customize it. And you can customize it. So I got the London Doodle Kit card deck and the Paris one. They have also kits with colors and it's to make a cow, sorry. It is to make a cow. And they have already colors picked up for each of the doodle decks. But, of course, the one that I liked more color-wise was the London, because of course London has red. But then I wanted as a destination Paris, but they didn't had, but of course they have Paris. So I got London and Paris. But then Paris wasn't in the colors that I envisioned Paris, at least. It was very much more pale than my aesthetics, let's say that. So I got there early on Sunday and I did my own kit. Because why? Because I can. Yes. So of course, so you need, I think it's 650 grams. Yes, so you need 650 grams and then 100 gram in DK. Yeah. So of course I went with this beautiful orangey brick color, which is the Flint Sand DK is the base, and the shade is Cinnabon. I like that. And then of course with the Cinnabon I had to take a orange one, which the name is Fire Orange. You are going to say, Liz, those aren't very, contrasting, but with all the others, they will be. Okay, so then you have the embers. Actually, I think I got all the more bold colors because there were lots of softer ones. Then we had to have with all those very matchy, some dark. So it's the black staffed. Then lots of warm colors. No, there's one more, but a bit lighter, Toscana. Then a dark green to balance it out, which is Doodle Green. And then, because all the darker ones and more dramatic colors, I had them, I got this one that goes with everything, and it's Sea Foam. So there you go. Sorry, I'm putting them on them because otherwise it's impossible for me to show everything. So there you go. And so I will mix and match some cards from London and some cards from Paris, and I will have laundries or pardon. Yeah, that's nice. Anyways, that's a project that will be done at some point. I don't know when. Don't ask me, but I found it very innovative, very fun, very cute. I had to just jump on, and it's really cool because I never had their yarn, and now I do. And they gifted me this pouch to put everything in, so it was very, very nice and kind of them. And also their mom, I'm so excited. Joy is going to be participating in my knit along because she fell in love with my Evanfold sweater and with my media space, which I'm so excited. So I'm very, very happy for that. It was almost, just almost swapping stuff, Then I got two gifts. So there's a lady, Veronica Van, who is making these things. They're very cute. And it is, let's open it together. I haven't opened it yet. So it's this kind of thing where you put it just here, and then you put your cake here, and then you just knit. Okay, I think, this is here. I have to say that I have seen lots of those, and I got one also. Where was I? Anyways, I showed it on the podcast, and I have to say that this one is the one that is the most easiest to put up and assemble, and I like the high quality of how it gets in and out. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to use it because yeah, I like to switch things around. Anyways, I'm not sure, but I think it's very, very cute. It's very nice. It's very ergonomic, and I love that. And it was very nice of them to gift me one. So I will see if I won't use it. Maybe it will be a giveaway or a gift to someone. And then I was gifted by one of my favorite clients. She is so cute. We have the same birthday. We're birthday twins, and it was really nice to see her. We talked quite a bit when we had the time, and she came and she gifted me those markers from those spoons, and it's little cats in cups, and I was very touched. It was very nice of her. And yeah, it was really nice. Thank you. Yes. Do I have anything else to say? Okay, Shamika brought, because November is after Halloween. And so she knows that I love Reese's. And because in Greece, you either can't find Reese's or they're super expensive. She went through after Halloween, everything is like discounted and everything. And so she went to the discounted chocolates, and she got me Reese's packets. So I had two of them. One is already gone, and one she had brought for the room. I think I'm the one who ate them, practically all of them. It's like, come on. I was like, why aren't you eating some chocolate? Anyways, it was really funny, and yeah, I was spoiled, I have to say. So what other things happened in Barcelona? Oh, I got this beautiful fabric headband. So I got this in one of my favorite shops ever. You guys, I love this shop, and it's where I got 2 years ago, because I haven't been last year in Barcelona. So 2 years ago, I got this jumper that I have with squares and all that. And lots of people have commented that, how cute is that outfit? I know, it is super cute. And she has some things that she sews and some things that another designer sews. And then she has a bit of jewelry. And on Friday morning, I really wanted to go to the Gothic area of Barcelona and go to that shop. And then I went to also in the area, I walked, and there's also a very cute vintage shop. They take all the dresses, vintage dresses, and they alternate it in a bit more of a modern shape. And some are left as they are, and they're so cute. So I got two dresses, yeah, on Friday, but they're so cute and so unique that I'm very happy. I feel like I have little treasures on my wardrobe, so I'm very happy. And then on Monday, Lisa wanted me to take her to those shops. Unfortunately, the vintage one was closed. We don't know why, because normally they're open on Monday, but it was too bad. Maybe something came up. So we went to the shop where I got one of the two dresses, and while I was watching Lisa putting some different things, Shamika got some earrings, and I got this handbag, and I love it. Okay, now because I have other stuff on my hair, anyways, it doesn't sit very well, but it's okay. Anyways, you get it. And yeah, I find it so cute and so easy. Like, what? You have a bad hair day? Not anymore. And yeah, I actually saw how you can make them, and it's not that difficult. So maybe I will make some of this. I do have to look at my sewing machine because it doesn't work very well, and I would like to buy a new one, but yeah, unfortunately I don't think I can splurge into that, not just yet, because there's so much going on for 2025. Oh my god. Anyways, what else do I have to tell you? What else happened in Barcelona? On Sunday morning, while I was going to the fair, I fell down, and oh my god, I was such in pain, my knee, and of course it was my left knee where I had surgery. It hurt so much for the rest of the day. It swelled up. It was crazy. But it was so funny as well, because I have no idea up until now how I managed. I was alone and I was walking, and then suddenly I wasn't standing and walking, I was just down. And I started laughing by myself for a couple of minutes. And yeah, anyways, yeah, crazy times. I know, I know. Then the festival was over, and I don't know if it was that I was too tired or that it was all the emotions because just before I left, the kind passed away, and then I didn't really process that. I just left. And then there were the emotions and stress of, go to the fair, prep everything, how the fair will go. And of course, with some moments of immense pleasure and immense quiet time. But there's lots of things going on in a fair. Lots of energy be given and taken, and there was lots of stress, and also personally it wasn't my best moment. And yeah, while I was Oshti Bazaar, because it's a more I don't want to say less crowded, because it was super crowded. It's a bit of a more medium-sized festival. I have to say that these are starting to be my favorite ones, small festivals to medium-sized, because it still feels humane. It still is comfortable. It still is very tiring, but not in the same way, because you have the time to connect with people. So it's very different. Yeah. And because I wasn't very well in my emotions, let's say, and because I wanted to have some time by myself to process, and I knew that in Barcelona I wouldn't have that time, I was a bit dreading it. But of course everything went smoothly. I was very excited. I was in the moment, and yeah, hashtag power of now. And it was totally amazing. But of course when the fair finished, I felt, that I couldn't hold it anymore. And so I cried for a few times, a good cry out. Not a lot, it was just, 2 or 3 minutes, just, having tears swelling up. And it's okay. I didn't judge me, or I didn't feel stupid. I found it very natural for me to have these moments after a stressful time and emotions that I hadn't processed. And of course, when I came home and the guy wasn't here, it was, hard. It's like, oh, I always say after a festival, okay, now back to reality. But that was like, I don't want this reality. But anyways, I'm much better. Afterwards, of course, I felt sick. So I think it was, my body telling me, you've done so much. Sit a bit over here. Of course, as as I am me, I still continued dying and working, but in a more paced way. I also think that when you're sick, you have to move a bit around, for everything to clear up, even if I couldn't breathe. Especially last weekend, I had a dancing workshop through the weekend. So I danced quite a bit. And it was fairly challenging sometimes because I literally couldn't breathe, but it was perfect. You're there, you're doing something that you like, and who thinks about oxygen going to your lungs? You just do it, right? Anyways, it was really great. I'm a bit in the process of doing smaller projects or finishing stuff, and all that to say that this was my first tecumseh and my first yarn purchase in the US. So it's the Farmer's Daughter's Fibers by Candice. And this is the Tecumseh sweater by Caitlin Hunter. I really wanted something tone on tone and not very harsh in contrast. Then I have done a second one with my own yarns. So this is a small the small size, and originally the sleeves are up here, and I wanted to do it back then as the original, whatever the pattern said, whatever the pattern said. But I've always felt that I wanted the sleeves longer. So yesterday I did take a moment to unravel, and actually I had a bit left over, and one of the sweaters with the original yarns left over, and the other is with another yarn, which kind of the shades match. It's just more purplish. It has purple, and then I didn't have enough of that too, so I did a bit more of the detail with a contrasting mustard color. So I'm very happy with it. It's one of the sweaters that I wear the most. That's why I did the second one. The second one, I really wanted it a bit larger. So I did the medium size, and because these sleeves were very short, I overdid it with my second version. So I think the sleeves in my second one are too long, but I love it to bits. But I definitely think that I will make a third one in orange with this sizing, the small size, and with sleeves like that I think are perfect for me. And that's kind of it. Now the sun is going down. It has a nice shades on the building, orange shade. I think it's one of my favorite times it is my favorite time of the day. The sunset. I think in dawn, the sunset and sunrise, there's something like, even if you are somewhere that's very crowded, there's a moment that it's like a bit still, or that it's not so, I don't know, it doesn't have so much noise. Anyways, that's my feeling. And yeah, I think I've said everything. I haven't, now I'm looking at something that I haven't shared, but I think we're at the 30-minute mark. It's good. It's okay. I can leave something for another time. It doesn't have to do with Barcelona or Le Ch'ti Bazaar. And yeah, very excited for new things to come. I think that I'm going to do another podcast until the end of the year. But if I don't, I wish you all the best. I hope you have some time with loved ones, either family or friends, or if you need some time alone, to be alone. Just yeah, maybe yeah, just thinking about, to have a bit of time as you wish to have it. Maybe that's the most appropriate, of doing things that you love. And yeah, and take care of yourself. Lots of kisses, and don't forget, color is power, fiber is our weapon.